Dear future Hayley.
Hi, past Hayley. Hello.
I'm writing you a letter. Well, spoken via video for you.
And I'm replying to your letter.
Right now I'm 27. And you'll be 32.
Actually, we're 34. I'm just replying to this a bit late.
I hope time has treated you well.
Time has not really treated us well, but we got through it like we always do.
Tristan is nearing 2, but for you, he is nearing 7.
He's actually gone past 7. He's due to be 9.
Has he been good for you? Not much stress, I hope, and more good.
He's been he's been absolutely fantastic. I love him so much.
I bet Tristan is a right charmer.
Well, he says he has lots of girlfriends. Lots.
Have we moved house? Because I know we didn't really enjoy this one because of all the problems. But it did have some good memories, like mine and Matthew's first kiss while watching The Time Traveller's Wife, and Tristan's first steps. And now he won't stop walking, always on the go. If we have moved house, I hope we got the one me and Matthew were aiming for.
Okay, so we have moved house. We kind of got the one that we were aiming for.
That being a 3-bedroom with a massive front room.
So we have a 2-bedroom, but this is a loft and converted into a bedroom. So yeah, we do technically have a 3-bedroom, but it's classified as a 2. The only thing is, this gets really hot during summer and then really cold during winter, but so we can't win. And we do have a big living room, so Tristan can run back and forth.
And a big garden. 1 bedroom should be Matthew's office by now.
Okay, so we don't really have much of a garden. It's bigger than what we had in our old place, but it's still not what you envisioned. You envisioned like a long grass area for Tristan to run about in, have his own little kind of like swing area and slide you saw in your head. No, that's not happened. Living cost is too costly to move. But we are happy here as much as we can be happy here. We do want to move, apart from we want to live on a boat. So how whole world will be our garden. With the office and the spare room, yes, it's basically the size of what Tristan's room was in the old house, and Matthew uses that to work from home. So we got that. And then Tristan has a really, really big room. So that's great.
I hope his writing is going well and that he still doesn't put himself down.
With Matthew's writing, he's doing fantastic. He's actually finished a book. He just has to read through it and then post it onto Amazon. But would he put himself down? I'm not quite sure. Matthew?
Yeah?
Do you still put yourself down about your writing?
Not when you're in earshot, no, otherwise you slap me.
Well, there's your answer.
I really hope the garden is beautiful so the kids can play and have fun.
We still have no garden, but it doesn't stop him from going in what we do have. But he has fun. We have a park right nearby, so he has lots of fun.
And when I say kids, I hope we've had a baby with Matthew, or are pregnant to give Tristan a young sibling.
I'm sorry, past me. Yeah, we did get pregnant in 2018, but it led to a miscarriage, and then I think we got pregnant again, but I just never tested to see if I was actually pregnant. But yeah, it was painful, so it was definitely a miscarriage. We've not managed to actually get pregnant again and keep, basically. I've got to the point where I've come to terms with it as much as I can. So the best way to put it is I've been late diagnosed with autism, and I'm not sure if I'm even up for a second now, and how much it affected my mental health as well. So I'm sorry, past me.
Is the kitchen lovely? We could hold family gatherings by cooking.
The kitchen's smaller to the point that like I have to squeeze in front of Matthew. It's like very like that. It's not like what we had, but that's okay because we have a massive area that we can eat in. And yes, we do hold areas where we cook. We've had Jubilee, we've had birthday parties, we constantly have Sue and Jed round and Isaac. and we all stick around. This is the area, this is the meeting place, and yeah, so we do that. So that I've done.
Hayley, I also hope you finish your degree by studying via Open University. I know you thought going back to whole uni would be too hard on you and your family. If you have, then at least you didn't leave something unfinished.
No, we haven't finished our degree, but we did go back to work for a little bit. For about 3 months, I'd say. We discovered how much agony our back is, so we can't do cleaning. Finishing degree, we looked at Open University, and there just wasn't anything on there that was very similar in what we're interested in, our media. There is the possibility that I could go back and I could do whole college for 2 years, but it's okay to leave stuff unfinished. We have done fantastic. We have to look at it this way. We've raised Tristan great, we're married, we've discovered we're polyamorous. We've accomplished a lot in life, even though we didn't finish a degree. We don't need to have a degree to be successful in life. I mean, we have to stop beating ourselves up about not finishing our degree because I got pregnant with Tristan. Stop it. Stop.
Tristan would have gone through nursery and be in school by now. Wow, he'll be a big boy. I hope we've chosen the good school to put him in. I know we worry and want the best. I bet Tristan is talking to the point we can have a conversation by now.
Tristan is 8 at the moment and he is in a fantastic school. He only had 1 year, I think year 2, where he really didn't enjoy one teacher. The rest of the teachers have been fantastic. We had a lockdown, we had a pandemic, so he missed pretty much most of year 1 and then a little bit of foundation. So he missed a chunk of school, but he's done fantastic. His speech has improved because we've both got speech problems. And yeah, I have a conversation with him about Godzilla now and all this other stuff. Yeah, his language has come so far. Oh, and he's learning Spanish too. So yeah, Tristan is doing great. And we do worry about him, but yeah, he's doing fantastic.
Hayley, look down at your left hand. And are there 2 rings there?
It's one.
I hope so.
It's one ring, it's an Outlander ring. Kind of got a reply for that. We don't have 2. We have my engagement ring still, but our finger size has changed and I think we have arthritis in our fingers because I discovered that my finger was really, really painful when we moved into this house. I changed so many rings and I finally, decided on an Outlander one, and it's actually kind of bigger than what I should be, so that when our finger swells, we're fine. I only wear this, no other rings, so just one, but yeah, it means we're married.
I hope we married Matthew and stole his last name.
Okay, we gave that last name back. Oh, such a story I could delve into. You'll discover why, and you take your last name back as well, and then your husband takes your last name, and then we're all matching. So, amazing, brilliant. Yeah. We should have done that in the first place.
How's it feel to finally be married? I bet it's amazing.
Marriage? It has been quite a journey. We've both had struggles. We've both gone through mental health because of the miscarriage. And while discovering I'm polyamorous, we had a bit of a separation because we both had quite traits that we'd learned from our dysfunctional families. We both went to therapy. We both worked through it. We weren't even separated that long. I think it was like under a month or something like that. We are now the strongest we've ever been. We can communicate really well. We argue well, healthy, and it's okay to argue. We don't argue bad anymore. Like, we know when it gets to the point that we need to take a little breather and then come back to it to communicate. But we're brilliant. We're a great couple, and Matthew might not be the only one. So that's my reply. But yeah, marriage it's been up and down, but as I said, we're a great couple and we really love Matthew.
The wedding me and Matthew had in our heads, did it go according to plan or did it change?
Okay, so the inside joke was corpse bride there. No, it didn't kind of go according to plan. So much was ruined about that wedding, but we got married, so that's all that matters, really. Let's just say that one side of the family just argued about everything. Nick picked every little bit, and we ideally kind of want to redo it, but we're now just thinking a big meal and some nice pictures taken and a speech that me and Matthew do and a little dance or something like that. but we're aiming up for our 10 years. We've been married 6 years now, almost 6 years by October. Didn't go according to plan, but we still enjoyed it as much as we could. The most important thing is we're married and we've got so many toxic people out of our life.
Either way, I'm happy we're married. We rarely went out of the UK. And the last time we did was with Dad and our sister, Emma, at the age of 12, to Spain. Maybe by now, we've travelled more. Perhaps we went to Italy for our honeymoon.
No, we haven't really gone outside the UK still. The most we go to is Scotland and parts of the UK. Maybe that'll be a future thing. But we are planning to have a boat, so we might just end up sticking to the UK. So I don't know.
Are we still vlogging? I know we enjoyed doing that, and it let family see how we've been doing. Not to forget friends. We did originally come from Sutton in Surrey, so we've travelled a long way to live in Hull.
Vlogging, we gave up that a long time ago. I think we gave it up in like 2018, 2019. We went over to TikTok. And that's where we found our platform, and we just didn't vlog our life anymore. We just felt like it was too much to show our full life there, so we show snippets of it on our TikTok. The best way to put it.
And I wonder if Vlogerifics is still around.
No!
And if it's not, we should reunite one last week to recap on these letters we've written.
Alright, so no, we would not reunite. There are 2 people that we don't talk to. One was just, it didn't end well. The other one, stay away from. Basically, there's one other person we just lost contact with over time. Nothing bad happened there, but we couldn't reunite. Other people's letters, I don't have them. I've looked and I don't have them. If they have them, yeah, they can reply to their younger self on their own platform. But there's
Blessedly gone. Younger me was kind of an idiot.
Matthew wants to redo his letter because he was in kind of like a jokey way,
Yeah.
but we wouldn't reunite. Sorry, Vlogerifics kind of went, yeah.
I wonder what we're working as, and I hope it's media related. I know we wanted to get into advertising. If that's not happened just yet, then maybe a clothes shop. Hey, we may get free or cheap clothes. Don't diss it.
We went into cleaning for a care home, and that exhausted me. It messed with my autism. We weren't diagnosed just yet. On my days off, I couldn't move. I was in that much agony. I was burnt out. We technically still do media, but we don't get paid for it. Well, we earn a little bit of money from TikTok, but on a platform. We've started again, basically, is the idea. We used to have 32k followers, and we're now like 2,000 followers. The best way I can put it. We did want to get into advertising. Could be future. I don't know. Clothes shop. Could still aim for that, but it needs to be something where it's 10 hours or at the most 15 hours a week, because we have Tristan, we have a responsibility, we have a family to look after, basically, so I can't consume too many hours. That's the best way to put it.
We could even work up to management. Aim high, Hayley. Lastly, I hope you and Matthew have invested in a Help to Buy ISA. So someday, we would own our own house and we would put more work into it.
We didn't invest in a Help to Buy ISA, but the living costs meant that we've not really put anything aside. We have been paying debts off. We're not really in debt, it's healthy debt, basically. So financial agreements we've been paying off. What spare money we've been getting, it's just making us live comfortably rather than struggling. Energy prices went up is the best way to put it. Like, so much is just going up and up and up. We don't want to live in a house anymore. So we have a 20-year plan to own a narrowboat. So we're going to save up for a boat and live on a boat and live on the dock. Because it's working out cheaper than a house. And that is going to be our retirement, basically.
There's not much else to say, but I hope you, Tristan and Matthew are all well. I do wonder if me and Matthew still feel like we're in the honeymoon stage. We laugh about it often.
We're not really in a honeymoon stage anymore, but we are loving towards each other. We have our moments where we're just like, you know what I mean? But definitely not in a honeymoon stage anymore. But we can definitely still be loving towards each other.
Anyway, I'll leave it at that, and I'll see you in the mirror in 5 years' time. Love your past self, age 27. Kiss, kiss.
Well, love from your future self, who is 34. Kiss, kiss, back to ya.
P.S. I hope our hair's growing longer.
Our hair isn't growing longer. We shaved it off for cancer. No, don't worry. We did it for someone else and we raised money for Macleod, so that was fantastic. Me and Matthew shaved our hair off and it's in the process of growing back. So yeah, pretty short. The longest we grew it, because in this video I've got it short, is we grew it all the way like past down here, and then eventually I couldn't stand it. Our mental health got so bad that I wouldn't brush it and it'd get tangled and it was too sensory, and so the longest we let our hair get now is probably about here.